Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are at the Sherwood Forest Faire, just about an hour outside of Austin, on the way to Houston. And it's a pretty cool place. And don't forget to cosplay. Here I am as Pánfilo Dominguez de la Santa Cruz. It helps if you sort of get into the whole mood and vibe of the festival. But as you can see, just about everybody is dressed as something, or they have something on, or if you decide not to wear nothing, I mean, I guess that's okay, like that guy right there, but it'll all be more fun and enjoyable if you do at least strap on a cloak or have your hair done in braids or something. There's plenty to do while you're there. You can just walk around, take in the people, see what they're doing, check out some of the costumings. There's plenty of pub areas where you can go and get your adult drinks, sit down and have fun and enjoy believing that you're in the past. And there's also arts and stores everywhere, artisans selling their crafts, photography, clothing, leather goods, weapons, your typical Renaissance things. Plus there were these cool little Sam sculptures that I kind of like. Sculptures are fun. There was also a couple of rides, nothing too dangerous or spectacular or adrenaline rushing, but I kind of like these Dixie cups that are powered by actual humans. It was kind of fun. But there's performers everywhere, which is one of my favorite things. I just like going around, watching some of the performances, seeing them be silly and everything, and it reminds me of those magical dinner people back in high school, or those D&D LARPers. But my favorite is listening to all the different music, especially if there's an accordion in it. But Celtic music seems to be the popular choice at all these Renaissance fests. It's pretty good music to listen to, and it does provide a good vibe for you to get into it. There's also a castle on the grounds that they can go and see. You can go inside to see the Great Hall and see where the kings used to feast back when Texas was a kingdom. And there's me, just relaxing, trying to blend in with the background and pretend I'm a monk who just had a big meal and isn't going to pay, so he's running out. So, speaking of food, let's talk about it. I ate at the Fat Friar, and I got me a turkey leg. Look at how big that thing is. It was $17 though, so if you really want a turkey leg, you're going to have to fork up some money. Also, let's think about this. This turkey leg, it looks meaty, but it's really not. So I'm not sure it was worth it. I don't know. I'm never getting another one though. What I did enjoy more was this pork chop on a stick. Plus those fries. Hand-cut fries are delicious. But make sure to keep hydrated while you're there. There is sun. There's plenty of shade, but there is sun. And also just sit and enjoy the sounds of the Ren Fair. One of my favorite things to do was going to the falcon show, or bird show. We got to meet an Australian creepy thing that makes creepy noises, and then got to meet a hawk. I always like going to the Ren Fair just to see the birds. I've always had an obsession with them, and I consider myself a birder, but I can't ever seem to identify any hawks or falcons. Also, this owl was huge. You have no idea how huge this owl was. It was amazingly huge. And look at those horns. It's beautiful. I want to date it. I want to ask it out and take it out to dinner and say, hey, so what are your plans in life? And then we had this vulture. I've seen plenty of vultures. This was a very well-behaved vulture, even though it wasn't listening to instructions. But it was still kind of fun to see a vulture sort of be domesticated and not try to eat you and stuff. It was very educational hearing them and doing their whole spiel and all. And then this peregrine-like falcon, he would twirl that thing around, and you can sort of see it trying to catch it as it flies around. See, there it goes swooping in. And then my biggest tip for jousting, which is what everyone comes here for, is to get there early and sit in the sun Don't let people make fun of you. It is worth it because you get front row seats to some pretty cool jousting. There's a caller and there's one of the newest knights. She wasn't my knight though, so I didn't cheer for her. That wasn't my knight either. They missed. They missed. I mean, what? There, that's more like it. That's my knight right there. I'm supposed to cheer for him. He was actually pretty good. So I'm glad that they chose a good champion to represent my country. And that one got knocked out. Don't worry, they're alive, I think. But that's what we came for. Carnage and bloodshed. And unfortunately, she's alive, I guess. Then we also have some wrestling and fun stuff. And, just make it fun for the whole family. Everyone enjoys a little bit of violence every now and then. But the fighting, and sure, maybe the choreography could be faster and more flips and karate chops, but it still works. It's fun and enjoyable, and you don't really notice the sun once you get into it. But make sure to definitely check out the jousting if you're at the Ren Fair. And me, Padre Dominguez de la Santa Cruz, approve of this bloodshed and carnage. Anyways, I hope you like this little video, and I hope you get to go to a Ren Fair one of these days. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.